Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I thank the temple authorities and Vinitaji for this kind introduction. And Vinitaji was also like requesting like share some information about the story of violin a little bit, because I mostly handle the instrument since many years. I introduce myself. My name is Manu Narayanan, also known as Ananda Nadayogi, which is an initiated name from a spiritual guru. I'm a disciple of Sri Lalgudi G. Jayaraman sir, and also his son Lalgudi G. Jayar Krishnan. I had been in the field for probably 25 to 30 years, learning and then teaching and performing Carnatic music in different parts of the world. So today I'll be sharing a little bit about the story of the violin, and then I can play a few pieces, musical pieces. So coincidentally, I didn't remember. Even though I have come to the temple, I didn't remember that it's Ganesha is the main deity of the temple. But in my mind, I had a couple of songs that came to my mind are all Ganesha songs. So violin is known as the king of musical instruments because of its versatility. Versatility in the sense, any kind of music, any musical composition that the voice can put. The human voice is the most sophisticated musical instrument, but violin can reproduce all the subtleties, all the nuances that different systems of music offer in the worldwide. So there are like folk music traditions and classical music traditions, jazz, wherever whatever forms, violin can really give a very good
Manuji, Vinita also joined the program. So let me ask Vinita if she may have something to say.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, namaste.
Vinita, I think you're muted.
Sorry. We have been very fortunate to have Manuji with us in Austin. And he has been teaching and performing in the Central Texas as well as in the whole of state of Texas for music concerts as a primary musician, as a support musician, and as a support musician for dance orchestras also. And we have valued his role in our Arangetrams in Natyalaya for many years now. And Manu is an excellent teacher. That's what I hear around town. The way he inculcates the love for music and the love for the instrument violin is amazing to watch. And I've seen many of his students blossom and prosper, under his guidance. So we are extremely pleased and proud to have Manu present his Kalarchana today for the temple for Mahaganapati. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinayatiji, for those kind words. So I'll continue with the story of the violin. So many people believe, violin is of Western origin. So in Europe, mainly, it was manufactured and propagated, during the 1500s, definitely. But simultaneously, there are evidences that the similar musical instrument, a bowed instrument, stringed instrument, was prevalent in India too, in very ancient sculptures of different ancient Hindu temples in the South India, like the Chidambaram temple in Tamil Nadu, the Nadaraja temple in Chidambaram, and in Mysuru there is a temple. It is known as Tirumukkudal temple in near Mysore, and in Ramanathapuram temple in Rameshwaram. All these temples have like sculptures of people playing instruments similar to violin, the bowed and stringed instrument. So it was simultaneously prevalent, and all our Hindu gods, they are all many musicians are there. There are gods of music, right from Saraswati, Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva himself, and all of them are well versed in some musical or dance. That's our culture. So definitely this instrument was prevalent simultaneously at the same time when it originated in the West. So in South India, during the colonial rule, Balu Swami Dikshitar. So Balu Swami Dikshitar is the third brother of Muthuswami Dikshitar. Muthuswami Dikshitar is one among the Carnatic music trinities, Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshitar, and Shama Shastri. So the third brother of Muthuswami Dikshitar, Sri Baluswami Dikshitar, is supposed to have introduced violin to the Carnatic world. So he took formal lessons from a European music teacher on the violin. He learned the techniques and he adopted it to the Carnatic music style. So he found that the instrument is so versatile. You can easily play the South Indian Carnatic music on the violin. And violin actually replaced the role of veena, the flute, harmonium, all those instruments they're mostly used for accompaniment during olden days. But because violin is so handy and compact, probably, and also because of the versatility of the instrument, it kind of replaced. You can't say replaced, but it took the prominent role in the Carnatic music field as an accompaniment instrument as well as a solo instrument. So that is the beauty of the instrument. And Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar, the brother of Balaswami Dikshitar, he was inspired by the Western band music, and he has composed so many Nottuswara songs, which is similar to the Western music, but he gave the Sanskrit lyrics, beautiful Sanskrit lyrics for so many songs, but in the Western notes format. So I would just begin today with a small piece, which is a Geetam, which is a very simple composition generally taught to beginner students of Carnatic music in the raga Shankarabharanam, which is kind of equivalent to the C major in Western music. So this song is Shakti Sahita Ganapatim Shankaradi Sevitam. That's how the lyrics begin. I'm just going to play that song on my violin right now. And in the Tanjore court, the musicians like Vadivelu, Chinnaya, Shivanandam, among them Vadivelu took this violin to Travancore, where Maharaja Sri Swati Tirunal was a great person who encouraged South Indian classical music. And Madivelu took the violin to Travancore district and propagated it in many other different places. And violin has taken the current role of a prominent role of an accompaniment and a solo instrument. Dikshidhar Sri Muthuswami Dikshidhar actually was inspired so much by the Western music, and he created a raga. It is very popular. The name of the ragam is Hamsadhwani, and he has composed a Ganesha song which is very popular in Carnatic music. The song is Vatapi Ganapatim Bhaje. So I'll play another Kriti, which is a Ganesha composition. So Muthuswami Dikshidhar was inspired by the band music, and that's how this raga originated. That's what it says. I play the Hamsadhwani ragam and I'll play the Kriti after that. So coming back to the story of violin, so later on it became so popular and it took a major role in Carnatic music concerts. The Carnatic music concert, the Pathadi, was originally taught or brought out by Sri Ariyakudi Ramanujayangar, and in all of his concerts, he started using violin as a major accompaniment instrument. Many popular violinists after that, used violin in the Carnatic music field. Like Mysore Chaudhaya, he became so popular. He even innovated violin with 7 strings, and there are different varieties of violins you can come across. There are violins with the sympathetic strings. People try to innovate, but the basic model, which the modern violin, which is very popular these days, like from the 1500s, when the Amarthi family manufactured and propagated, and through them it came to the Stradivari family. The Antonio Stradivarius violin is very popular, and even now there are many luthiers who make a copy of Antonio Stradivarius violin, and which was very rare in India. There were nobody, but recently, by the initiative of the Lalgudi Trust, they brought a luthier, very experienced senior luthier from Santa Barbara to Chennai, and many local luthiers were taught how to make the Stradivari copy, and it's getting popular. Many people are buying, many great musicians are buying from them very good quality violins. Initially, to buy a good quality violin, you need to come to the Western world, but now the scene is slowly changing. In India also, there are very good quality violins being produced. In the name of Mysore Chaudhaya, there is a hall in Malleshwaram, which is in the shape of the violin itself. The hall itself is in the shape of violin. So that shows the passion for the instrument in our, how we welcomed that instrument into our system, how we adopted, or it became very much a part of our music. And then later on, musicians like in the violin, Sri Lalgudi Jayaraman sir, my own guru, and M.S. Gopalakrishnan, Sri M.S. Gopalakrishnan, and T.N. Krishnan, they are like the trinities in one era in music. Violin also took the role of a solo instrument. It is the main instrument on the dais in many concerts now, and it also very suitable to do like fusion with other instruments, other systems of music, because of the versatility of the musical instrument. I will play another piece on the violin, which is called English Note itself. This was popularized by Sri Madurai Mani Iyer. In his concerts, he sang the English Note. The swarams are like Sariga Gamaga Riga Pariga Sa. So they're in swarams, sung in concerts with the swarams. but it sounds very much like, the Western music. I'm just going to play that piece right now. I will conclude this sharing with a short piece about Devi. It's again another popular composition of Purandara Dasar, who is known as the father of Carnatic music. Thank you. Thank you very much for the beautiful opportunity.
Sir, if you don't mind staying on, we'll have Hanuman Chalisa, and
Yes.
then you may want to say some closing comments and things.
Definitely.
Or even if you want to play another little piece, that would be awesome.
Okay.
Amma Jyoti, are you there for Hanuman Chalisa?
Yes, I'm here. जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर, जय कपीसतिहु लोक उजागर। रामदूत अतुलित बल धामा, अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा। महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी, कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी। कंचन वरन विराज सुबेसा, कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा। हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज समारे। लाए संजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हरषि उर लाए। रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिय भरतहि सम भाई। सहस बदन तुम रोजस गावे, हस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सखे कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाए राजपद दीन्हा। तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि, जलधि लांघि गए अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम रे तेते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी सरना, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज सम्हारो आपे, तीनों लोक हांकते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम भजन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा है, प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साध संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुमरे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुमरे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्मि हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न धरई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करहु गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंधि महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साकी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसहु सुरभूप। Thank you.
Jyoti, do you also mind doing Mangala sloka?
Sure. ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु।
Thank you, Jyoti. That was beautiful. Sir Manuji, that was awesome, and we really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't know if you had a chance to see the chat, and there are so many praises that
Thank you.
too
Thank you.
many to list. So I'm going to request Shamalaji to make a comment, and Lakshmi. These are heavily musical experts, and then a couple of other comments, and then Vinita to make the closing comments.
I hope you can see me. I am Shyamala Nair. I have heard about you, and I know that you have stopped by our temple several months ago, even though I didn't see you. But I know that I'm glad you are from Kerala. That itself makes me very proud that your origin is right there. And also, you nicely trace the history of violin and brought the different aspects of classical music through violin. And it was a very pleasurable session. Do you do vocal music also?
Yes, I do.
I would love to hear that also one of these days. I'm sure you are great. You go into like Kathakali music, Sopana Sangeetam and all.
I listen. I don't sing Sopana Sangeetam.
But you don't do that,
Mostly
right?
teach vocal music.
Okay, yeah, I heard that you teach vocal music. So please do that in one of the future sessions. Okay. Thank you very much. It was a very nice session. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Okay, wish you all success.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shamala. Lakshmi, can I ask
Yes,
you to make a comment?
yes. So namaskaram, Nadayogi ji.
Namaskaram.
Great to see you. And I have to say that we have collaborated with Sri Ananda Nadayogi on several occasions through our beloved Guru in Austin, Guru Maithili Srinivasan. And he has accompanied us for our group singings at the temple. So it is wonderful to hear you today. You did a really, really great job. Loved all the pieces you selected. I know that Sri Nadayogi ji has a lot of students in Austin, adults, youngsters. His strength is Kalpana Swarams and guiding the children through the talam and all the aspects of it. And I know that my daughter also very much benefited from Anandaji's coaching during her vocal arangetram. He's very, very talented. The other opportunity I had, or we had in the Austin community, was when his guru herself, GJR Krishnan and Rajalakshmi ji, came to Austin. We had a workshop that Anand ji arranged, where we learned all the Lalgudi Varnams and Tillanas. And that was a very memorable event. And he helped us coordinate our performance at the temple as well. So thank you for all your efforts in guiding and teaching our next generation through this wonderful art form. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I have a request though, but I don't know if you will honor it or not. But I will ask Vinita to make her comments, and then if we have time, I'll make one request.
I had a question, Manu. Us people who are not very educated in terms of the violin versus the viola, can you educate us a little bit, and whether you prefer viola also for Indian music?
Okay, so viola is also an instrument in the violin family. The violin, viola, cello, and the double bass. Whereas viola is slightly bigger in size compared to the violin, and the tone is also different.
Do the number of strings differ?
No, the same number of strings, the same four strings for viola also. There is no difference in, but tuning is different in Western music. But in Carnatic, we can tune it to the Carnatic tuning. That is possible. There are few people like Dr. Balamurali Krishna Garu. He used to play viola, and there are other few viola players in Carnatic music also, like I have heard in Chennai. It's a beautiful instrument, but because of the size of the instrument, it's not as easy as you can play the violin. Violin, you will have more command and freedom of movement, because the fingerboard is smaller in size, and it's easier for the hand movements, for the gamakams and everything.
Okay.
Viola, you need to stretch really the fingers longer.
I see.
Is the only difference I can say right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Manuji, speaking of Balamurali Krishna, can you be kind enough to play Endaro Mahanubhavalu?
Endaro Mahanubhavalu I can play, yeah, sure. It's a long piece. It's probably going to take like close to 10 minutes, if that's fine.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
I think, and then we'll call it a night after that.
Okay. So in this Kriti, Endaro Mahanubhavalu, one of the Kannada Pancharatna Kritis of Sri Tyagaraja. It was Tyagaraja Aradhana just a couple of days back. So it's a great honor to play the Kriti as an offering to Saint Tyagaraja's feet. He says, Endaro Mahanubhavalu Andariki Vandanamayibu, prostrates to all great people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. That is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Again, our really heartfelt thanks to you for taking your time and playing this beautiful, all these kritis for us this evening. And I hope you would do it fairly often for us. We want to keep this forum open. And all Lord Ganesha's blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shubharatri.